So my name is Stuart Marks. I'm head of business development at a company called FinTrU. FinTrU is a company based in Northern Ireland, but I'm actually based in New York. I'm originally from just outside of Belfast, but for the last 5 years prior to moving to New York, I lived in Belfast. I relocated to New York in November of last year, so I was one of those people that moved country in the middle of a pandemic. I studied law at Queen's University in Belfast. So after I graduated in law from Queen's, I've always worked in financial services and investment banking. Northern Ireland is a thriving market for financial services, and so I've worked for a number of companies in Belfast before eventually moving to London to work for Goldman Sachs. I then decided to relocate back to Northern Ireland in 2016, which is when I found out about FinTrU. FinTrU is an award-winning RegTech company in the financial services sector based in Northern Ireland. We work with our clients, all of whom are global investment banks, to design and implement solutions to help them meet their regulatory obligations. We operate in a multitude of different areas, with the key areas being legal, risk, compliance, KYC, operations, consultancy, and technology. And we work across all regions, so we service our clients in North America, EMEA, and Asia, providing all those solutions from our delivery centres based in Northern Ireland. My role specifically as head of business development is focusing on growing out our business, and I focus on three main things: identifying new business opportunities, developing relationships with existing and prospective clients, and researching new markets and emerging trends. Since relocating to New York in November, I have a particular focus on the North American region. And I'm also focused on the strategy of FinTrU Inc., which is our US subsidiary. And my focus there is establishing the business and growing out our offering here in the United States. So what I'm most proud of is, I guess whenever I joined FinTrU back in 2016, there were only around 40, maybe 50 employees. The company now has over 750 employees, which demonstrates the incredible growth of the company since it was established in 2013. What I'm most proud of is being able to be part of that journey, whether it's been managing some of the teams along the way and working with our existing clients, to now my focus on securing more clients and business for the company as we look forward. I'm also very honored to lead FinTru's expansion into North America and all that's involved with that. It's still such an exciting time to be part of the company as it was back in 2016. And so it's great to be part of this new phase of the journey. And I think most recently, we were named on the Financial Times Europe's fastest growing companies and Sunday Times Fast Track 100 lists, which were both massive achievements for a local Northern Irish company. And I think it's something that the whole company is very proud of. In terms of living in the USA, obviously it's quite a strange time to be here with the pandemic, but it's been very, very enjoyable so far. I think one thing that has struck me is people are incredibly friendly over here, especially whenever they hear the Northern Irish accent. I think the United States as well is the land of opportunity. It's such an exciting part of the world to live in. So in terms of keeping connected with people back home, there's plenty of good networking opportunities over here in the United States. You know, you don't have to go very far to bump into someone who's from Northern Ireland or Ireland. So there's plenty of connections. I've recently joined a number of business networks linked to back home, and I think that's great for someone like me who is over here trying to grow a business. It's great to be connected to people who are in a similar position or have been in a similar position to me previously. I also have a number of strong connections with Invest Northern Ireland personnel based in the US and Canada. And so I spend a lot of time catching up with them, understanding what's going on in the US and Canada. And so that's a really nice connection to have. And hopefully once things start to open a little, there'll be more opportunities to get more connected with people face to face. I think we all are missing and craving those face-to-face interactions. So hopefully, as the pandemic starts to disappear, those will resume.